Hey, what's going on, everyone? Steve here at the DJ Lab, and I don't know why my fucking voice has gone so strange. Let me adjust the camera a little bit too. I think that's better. That should work. Don't really need to have this microphone totally in the picture here. I think like if I have it right about, that should be good. I don't know. We'll see how it works. So yeah, it is Friday. I feel like my voice sounds fucking strange. Like I hope I'm not getting sick because sickness is going around and just don't want it. So, based on how my throat is feeling and my voice is sounding, I do sound different. I don't know how long I'll do the stream for. Depends on who shows up. Yeah, my voice is definitely sounding. Yeah, I'm feeling a little phlegmy feeling, to be honest. Need to pop a Ricola or some shit. Oh, no wonder no one's fucking here. I'm a coming. I'm a showing up here. What's going on, everyone? Steve here at the DJ Lab in downtown Toronto, Ontario, Canada, just in case you don't know. And currently drinking a little bit of good old Lake Ontario water here in my Yoshi glass. Happy Friday. Lots of weird shit going on. Sicknesses are going around the city. People getting COVID. Not me. Not yet. Hopefully not me. My throat, my voice feels a little different. I got a Ricola in my mouth. Hopefully it's not clicking around too much. I just feel like I've been doing too much talking today. So, oh, some news. Here's some Alpha Theta news. In case you don't know, the whole AZ thing. I should have put that in the title, to be honest. I should have did a whole video on this. The whole AZ, xdj-az freezing and problems. Turns out it was a firmware update that fixed it. I wish someone had figured that shit out before I sent mine back. That would have been nice. So now I don't know when I'm getting mine back because it went back, it got shipped off somewhere, and I'm just waiting. Good news is we don't need to wait for new stock. What's going on, Jamie? We don't need to wait for new stock. And if you have an AZ that's having issues, that firmware should fix it. They originally said it was a hardware thing. Now they're saying it's a software thing. I don't know. I still think there was a batch of them that were a little finicky with the power. They tweaked something on that firmware. But the good news about me sending back my AZ was the fact that my friends at Alpha Theta were kind enough to loan me a Opus Quad that I've been playing around with, and gotta say, I'm sure there's some videos where I was talking some shit about the Opus Quad and said I didn't like the look of it, and it's growing on me. It's different, but it's growing on me. I kind of like it. It doesn't have slip mode. Hopefully that gets addressed in a firmware update because it needs slip mode. You know what I mean? It's the only thing really missing. Besides the whole streaming music, that's missing. But I suspect that that will be coming sooner than later. I think it's about time that we get that going. Trying to think what else I can bitch about here. I don't have a lot of time nowadays, it seems. Always busy doing some shit. I want to do some more videos on the Opus Quad. I need to do some more videos on the Prime 4 Plus with the stems. The stems are the best sounding stems I've heard on anything so far. A lot of people cry in the blues that December 11th, they're going to get stems for all their Engine OS stuff, but they got to pay $10 for it. Cry me a fucking river. I can't believe it, man. Now, there's some people, like I heard someone say how they spent like $1,400 difference to upgrade from a Prime 4 to a Prime 4 Plus because they thought they're getting stems. Remember, nobody promised stems. What they promised was beta stems. They promised that you're going to be in the beta, and it didn't work out. You know what I mean? So people feel like they spent $1,400 just to have Amazon Music. Well, and it doesn't make sense, right? You spend $1,400 extra. You got Amazon Music, which big deal, and now you got free stems. The rest of us pay $10. So if you kept your original Prime 4, you spend your $10, and beyond the Amazon Music, you're good. And guess what? The streaming shit, it doesn't even really matter because you can't do stems with the streaming music anyways. So, hey, doesn't always pay to upgrade. Sometimes your old equipment is fine, and you get a company like Den and DJ that they're upgrading everybody. So LB, welcome to the club, brother. You got the V10 mixer and you're getting your decks next week. Well, go big or go home, right? Now, the only thing I'm going to say about CDJ 3000s is in some ways, I don't know. I still kind of feel like unless you're going to be using the club stuff all the time, and that's the purpose, right? The Den and DJ SC6000s on December 11th for $10, my SC6000s are going to be able to do stems. They're going to be able to, they have a built-in, they have a sampler. They have touchscreen effects. They have DMX control, Nanoleaf, Philips Hue light control. They got all the streaming services. They got motorized platters. They can support a hub. You can plug a hub in and plug a bunch of sticks in. You can't do that on Pioneer DJ products, by the way. There's a lot of shit that my Den and DJ SC6000Ms can do that a CDJ 3000 just can't. Like gated hot queue. We got like loops on the pads, rolls on the pads, slicer on the pads. And because of this AZ, just remember, when the xdj-az came out, that was right at the end of the CDJ 2000 Nexus 2's lifespan. Do the math, and you're going to probably figure out that the CDJ 3000 is also right at the end of its lifespan. You can almost, I don't want to say next year, but there's a real good fucking possibility that between next year and the year 2026, that you're going to see a new media player come out from Alpha Theta. It will not be Pioneer DJ. My friends at Pioneer DJ Alpha Theta, they can tell me all day long that they, oh, no, we're going to keep the name. We're keeping the name. I don't believe it. They believe it. I don't think they're lying to me. I think someone above them has told them, and they believe the story that we're going to keep the Pioneer DJ name. I think it's gone. I think it's goners, man. Look at the Opus Quad. The Opus Quad says Pioneer DJ on the box, right? The Opus Quad, when you turn it on, it says Pioneer DJ on the screen. There's not another spot on this whole goddamn unit that says Pioneer DJ. Nothing. It doesn't say Alpha Theta either. It was supposed to say Alpha Theta, but the unit came out sooner than the name change. They want the name change to happen during their anniversary or some shit. LB, you know what? I'm kind of with you on the rubber button thing. I am with you on the rubber button thing. And you know what I've been tempted to do? I'm pretty sure those buttons, you could probably get the rubber off. I've had it was Newmark. What was that little Newmark controller? Fucking the Newmark Orbit, and it had a rubber texture that eventually got sticky and got fucked up. And the same thing with my EFX 500. The knob got sticky, and I took rubbing alcohol and it disintegrated the fucking the rubber coating. So I'm totally with you. I really dislike the fucking rubber pads. That is definitely something. But you know, there's ways around that though. Believe it or not, you could. I think I don't know, 12-inch skins did it, but I tried it. I cut some like stickers and put them over top. So you could get around that. You could actually put something over it. Surprised someone didn't make something. I wonder, could you take apart a CDJ 3000 and swap the hot cube buttons out? Yeah, I don't like those goddamn rubber buttons either. So if you can, I'm assuming you guys can tell that I'm using my Sony a7 IV camera. I'm not using the DJI Pocket 3 today, just because I've got the a7 IV, so you know what? Why not use it, right? But the DJI Pocket 3, I have an Amazon affiliate link in the description as well. So keep in mind, this is something to do for me. If you really want to support the channel, you don't want to send PayPal money and shit like that. I get it. If you click on my Amazon affiliate link, copy that link. Copy it, put it in a notepad, put it somewhere on your computer, and when you do your Amazon shopping, use my link. Check out this whole product. You know, if you need a camera, DJI Pocket 3 is fucking really good. So buy it through me, so I get a little something. But if you go through the portal, within a 24-hour span, anything else that you buy, there's a cookie, right? It knows that I sent you there. So I will get a smaller residual, something of whatever you buy. And it's Black Friday deals are still happening. We got Christmas coming up. So it's a good opportunity to help support the channel while you do your regular shopping anyways. It's a win-win for everybody. Because why give Amazon everything? Give me for all the shopping, all you guys do on Amazon, if I got just a 0.5% out of all of that, I would be golden. It would really help the channel out. Just like other things. You know, when you guys are, if you're thinking about buying big DJ gear, you should talk to me first. Because I might be able to get you a deal. Either I could get you a deal or at least provide you a link where, you know, a bit of your money comes towards the channel and you're not just feeding a store completely everything. Because there's a lot of affiliate links out there, right? And I'm looking to join some affiliate programs. But in the meantime, if I can show these stores that, hey, man, I've got some buyers, they'll hook me up, right? So just email me, DJLabToronto@gmail.com. If you're thinking of buying something, run it by me first. Before you buy anything, just shoot me an email, ask me if I know any good deals, or maybe I might even tell you that's not the right thing to buy. Or maybe I tell you to hold out a moment. Because there's some shit that maybe I might tell you on an email that I can't tell you on camera. If you know what I mean, right? And LB, let me tell you something. It depends why you're buying this whole setup. You see, if you're buying it because you want to be club ready and you're in the clubs all the time, sure. I guess it makes some sort of sense. If you're playing just at home, I would still recommend, even though the rubber buttons, I would still say a Denon. But, you know, 900 Nexus, they're getting kind of old. Before I would buy a 900 Nexus, what I would buy is I would buy an xdj-1000 MK2 before I would buy a 900 Nexus. Or, you know, if you can handle the cost, whether you're financing, whatever you're doing, if you can get yourself some 3000s, get the 3000s, because anything less and you're always going to be wanting. You know, you'll buy them at some point. So you may as well just buy them right now. Why wait it out, you know? That's the problem. That's why I always say, you know, either go big or go home. You can nickel and dime your way to the point that you eventually buy what you want and you spent all that money along the way. I'm not a big fan of buying used equipment. It's got to be a really good deal. It's got to be something really fucking special. Don't forget, if you're watching this channel, hit the like button. You can literally just tap your phone if you're watching on the phone. If you're on a computer and you don't know how to hit the like button, well, maybe you shouldn't be on the computer, right? Currently, what is it? Hey, Google, what's the temperature?
The current temperature in Toronto is 1 degree.
1 degree. It's a little bit chilly out. Can you guys hear it in my voice? Does my voice sound a little bit deeper, a little strange? I feel like something's fucking going on here. Lucky Pro. You see, that's the word lucky. That you did 5 to 6 hours, no problems. Have you done the last update, the 1.05 or some shit? It literally just came out. And, you know, it's weird, Lucky, because mine that was freezing up, I did 16 hours. I did a 16-hour test on it, and it was fine. And then it froze up. So there was no rhyme or reason. I don't really know what was causing my shit. It felt like it was really shitty. Then it was okay. And I was going to keep it. And they're like, no, send it back, send it back. And let's put it this way. If I hadn't have sent it back in, I wouldn't have got them to loan me an Opus Quad. And I had the opportunity to try an Opus Quad. And I got to say, man, the Opus Quad compared to the AZ, it's got some shit in it, man. Like the Smooth Fader Echo, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Smooth Fader Echo makes you a better DJ. It's a fucking must. You know what I mean? It doesn't have slip mode, but I can almost live without slip mode because that fucking that smooth fader, the smooth echo that I can apply to the fader, I can apply it to the cue points, I can apply it to the load button. I can literally, like, you know, be going along and just load the next track, just boom, and it just cuts it out and starts the next one. For like a wedding DJ, there's some tricks that this thing can do. If you're an open format DJ, that is like really fucking useful. And yeah, LB, it does have slip mode. I can't remember right off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure slip mode is like on the screen. It's not a physical button. So I don't really recall. I'm sure it's got slip mode though. I'm almost like 99.9% if I remember correctly. Oh, I know what's weird about my stream right now. I'm only running 30 frames a second. And it's like, what's looking different about it? And what do you guys think? You think 30 frames is better than 60 frames? I did like a little video with my Pocket 3 when I went to go get breakfast this morning. And I ran it at 24. And I looked back at it and I color graded it on the Mimo app using the movie mode. One of the movie settings. And I look back and going, it looks like a movie. You know what I mean? Like, and like my buddy said, DJ Kova said, you know, do you want it looking like, you know, your old camcorder, 60 frames a second, where everything's like, you know, 24. If 60 was better, why don't they shoot movies at 64? No, why? Soap operas are like at 60. Are they 60? Soap operas? But yeah, some things look good at 60. Some things I think look better. So LB, you don't like 60. So you think this right now looks the way it should look. Because I don't know why. It's funny, right? Like gamers always want 60. And I was always going for the whole 60 thing, but then when you think about it, 24 frames in a second, you can have 24 better quality pictures versus 60 shittier quality pictures. It's kind of how that works, right? What's going on, Oscar Daniel? So typically, this whole day's been a fucking bit of a bust. Do you guys know what Bridgerton is? You know the TV, the series Bridgerton? And there's like the Bridgerton music with the violins playing all the popular shit and the pianos and stuff, right? There was this concert that came in, these candlelight concert events with the Bridgerton music. And my girlfriend loves Bridgerton. I just bought her the Bridgerton books. She went fucking mental for them. So when we knew this thing was coming to Toronto, I was like on the, the wait list. I got the tickets right away. I bought the best tickets, front row, spent the money, and it was for tonight. And wouldn't you know, fucking Murphy's Law, man. I've even paid the extra for cancellation. Yesterday, she calls me up to say, I got the sniffles. I'm like, fuck. Today, she calls me up and she got the body aches. So she's sick. Can't fucking go. And they can't cancel the tickets. It wasn't 48 hours notice. Can't cancel. The next available time they're doing this is not till January. There's 2 dates in January, 1 date in February, February 14th. It's sold out. So I had these $200 tickets that I couldn't do nothing with. I could try and sell them, but that'd be difficult. And I looked to see who's available. But my friend, my buddy Andre, his wife Lily, her birthday's December 5th. Mine's December 7th. So fellow Sagittarian. And she loves Bridgerton. And I'm like, fuck it. You know what? Take the tickets, man. And you know what? He's a good friend because initially he's like, you know what? I don't got a lot of extra cash at this moment because, he's always doing shit with his wife, like they spend money. And he didn't want to take the tickets for free. That's a true normal kind of person, man. He's like, I can't take them, man. No, I can't do that. I'm like, listen, man, it's gonna be 2 fucking empty seats over there, or I'm gonna end up giving them to someone I don't even fucking know or like. Like if I can't go, if I can't do this romantic thing with my girlfriend, you can at least do this romantic thing with your wife, because he does a lot of romantic shit for his wife anyways. I'm like, I'd rather someone I know go and do this than someone I don't. So yeah, we transfer the tickets over to him. Hope he has a fun time. I think he's going to like it. He's not like a fan of the show. He doesn't even know the show. But when I explained to him it's like string quartet shit to popular music, I think he's going to dig it. His wife is going to love it. What's going on, Justino? Yeah, you know what? I've yet to use an RX3. So, you're right, though. CDJs are kind of a little bit pricey for what they are. A little bit much. What's going on, Joe? Or Jelly? You just saw my walkthrough of the xdj-1000 MK2. Cool stuff. I love when my old videos are still useful for people. I think it's something like, 70% of my videos are from like 6 months and older. Kind of weird. Oh, by the way, everyone, if you're interested in the city of Toronto and my new DJI Pocket 3 camera, I just popped up there. You see the at 416? Oh, nope, sorry, my bad. My bad. I didn't type the rest of it. 416 tours. So 416 Tours is the new YouTube channel I'm going to launch. Well, it's launched. It has one video on it, but the plan is to walk around Toronto during the day, at night, and do some walking tour stuff. Like even tonight, I'm kind of considering, because my girlfriend's not coming over. She's not feeling well, and I don't want to get sick either. Like I wish I could take care of her and not get sick, but we can't both be sick. So I'm almost considering taking the camera out tonight and maybe going down to the Eaton Center and just taking a fucking wander around that area, because I live right beside the subway. It's only 20 minutes away. It's a quick little hop over there, you know, do like an hour-long video and then come back and upload it. Maybe. Might be an idea. So yeah, if you want to subscribe to that, that would be appreciated. The one video I have is Yorkville is like a really high-end little area in Toronto that has a lot of expensive stores. And they had some cool Christmas lights and shit. So last time I was out with the girlfriend, we were wandering around there. I pulled the camera, did a little video, put a little bit of background music over top of the shit. Kind of a cool thing to have on your TV running in the background. And then, of course, if anyone's feeling festive, my birthday is coming up. And I am, you know, a little bit of birthday money. I'm going to buy something cool for the TheDjLab here that I can have on camera. Like, you know, the digital equalizer back here was something that was bought last year with all the viewers. Maybe I'll get some new lighting system, light things up. I don't know. I feel like I want to do something different. Man, my Toronto is nothing but sirens and shit going on all the time. I wonder what's happened to the frame rate. Did you see that when I moved? I was like, whoa. I really kind of like... Is it that 30 frames a second thing where I just zipped across the screen like that? I don't get it. I don't get it. Hey, 15 of you here, there should be at least 15 likes. Honest to God. This does not have to be the same old me fucking ask you guys to do some shit that, you know what, as soon as you hop into the channel, you're either liking the channel or you're fucking off. You know, or you're donating money. Pick one. Pick something. You know, I would expect a fucking simple like. It's not too much. Sitting here with like, you know, fucking $3,300 worth of camera sitting in front of me. It's the least you can do. Well, that's okay. Nobody wants to hit the like. Nobody wants to talk. Nobody wants to interact with the channel. No sweat, man. Okay. You know what? Hitting the heart. The hearts are cool, but guess what? For the analytics, I don't even know why they put those fucking hearts there, because it doesn't do anything. It does absolutely nothing for the chat rate. It doesn't help the analytics. It doesn't... Unless I'm looking over it, I'm like, oh, there's a fucking heart. It doesn't do anything. See, now we're talking. Now we got some of you guys are like, okay. You would think I was like asking you to sleep with your wife or something. I'm just asking you to touch your goddamn screen. Tap the fucking screen. Take your mouse and click that fucking thumb. Really? It shouldn't have to be a whole Friday rant of Steve over here in Toronto, telling you to hit your fucking screen. Like, we're almost in the year 2025, man. The fuck is the YouTube etiquette? No, but no, see, here's the thing. No, when you're on your phone, and you might not know this, did you know when you're watching on your phone, you can literally, oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's only in fucking portrait mode that you can do that shit. Yeah, but like, look, you look at this. Let me explain something here. Okay, so you're watching on the phone, right? La 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 la. You hit the little fucking X. You get the fuck out of there, and then you hit the goddamn thumb. Then you go back in, and then you go back in. So for anyone who doesn't know that trick, and it's weird because if you're watching it in a short form, like in the YouTube shorts, when I do my portrait streams, you literally just tap the screen. But yet, when it's regular like this, you're right. They make it fucking difficult. They really do make it hard. But, think about this. I got to set up OBS. I got to set up my stream. I got to set up the fucking camera, position myself. Think about the steps I got to do just to get the motherfucker going. So if you guys got to do a couple extra little things to hit the like, well, fuck. You know what I mean? Where you got it, Uncle Trapper. I do what I can, man. I try, and I'm not just trying to do it for me. I enjoy the little community. You guys are like my friends. Like, honestly, I don't have a whole fucking boatload of friends in real life. Couple of people. There's some people I talk to. There's some friends that, they call me up. They ask me questions. We talk, shoot the shit. But really, what is a friend? And I got to say, my viewers on my channel have probably done more for me financially, mentally, to let me rant and vent, helped me out, been there, keep me from losing my mind. You guys have been here for me. You guys are the better friends, ultimately. And there's even a few people from YouTube. Well, actually, really, there's only one. There was Drew Sim. Drew Sim came up to Toronto, and me and my girlfriend, him and his, is he married? I think his partner, we'll just say his partner. But like, yeah, the four of us went to a dessert place, ate some fucking ice cream, some cake and shit. And yeah, Drew's the best. I mean, like, the channel can make money, there's all kinds of shit, but when you can build friendships because of YouTube, honestly, nothing better than that. What am I running? 1080 right now? So I gotta say, like, I just got the Pocket 3, and the Pocket 3 camera, as good as it looks, it does look really, really good. But this Sony camera, and obviously, there's what I was trying to talk about the other day. I was comparing the cameras. $1,000 camera versus a $3,000 body with a lens with a couple $100 on it. Is it really a big difference? Is it 3 times better? It's a little better for sure, but is it 3 times better? The size of it, the weight, there's a lot of shit. That Pocket 3 is such a good fucking camera. Like seriously, like, look at this thing. It's a good camera. It's kind of the fucking microphone flying. And man, my dizziness and my neck issues, I have arthritis in my neck. My neck always feels like it's just knotted up, seized up. Feels like I gotta crack it consistently. There's no relief. There's absolutely none. And I was shopping yesterday, doing a little secondhand store thing with my mom. Went to one store. I was only in there 5 fucking minutes, and the dizziness was like, whew. Stores really set me off. Not all the time, it's just sometimes. You know what? Give me like 2 minutes here. There we go. Microphone's back on. Sorry, had to take a call. So, some of you stuck around. Some of you left. It's okay. It's all good. Lucky was asking about that update. And I don't know. If it's not broken, I don't see a reason to fix it. So the 1.05 update, the one you have currently right now, can you record to the stick and stop it? Because that was an issue that one of the updates fixed. So I think 1.04 fixed that, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I'm not sure. Just plug it in my phone in case I actually do go out later. I don't know. I feel kind of a little fucked up. Is there an update for the Sony or the Pocket 3? The Sony does have a firmware update that I haven't done yet. They gave it like basically like some kind of bracketed fucking mode or something that I don't really need. I don't need, so I didn't bother doing it. The Pocket 3 just had a recent update that was supposed to improve autofocus a little bit and give it compatibility with the mic, the mini mic, the new mini mic, or the mic mini. And that mic mini, it's smaller, but you don't have the onboard recording, like the 32-bit float onboard recording on the mic. So, like, I'm not a spy. I don't need to be any smaller to be on. But you see, it wasn't just that. It actually said other improvements, but it mentioned the autofocus. So now the one thing like that microphone, what I didn't know is the microphone itself has a firmware update, the mic 2. And that mic 2 update, firmware update, really I could tell the difference. It did make the mic sound better. It does have a safety track on mono mode. Oh, does it? So that's the other thing too. I think there was something else about the update that did something on the mic, like for the transmission, that fixed something with the audio transmission on the microphones. I don't know, but I do definitely gotta see, man. Like I want to go downtown and take the mic, or take the mic and the camera. Um, but fuck, man, you never know. Like I hate to risk going outside and just wandering around for no good reason and going to a mall where like you're gonna get potentially sick. And I don't want to fucking be wearing a mask everywhere I go. Sony X3000. What's that? There's a lot of sirens, man. What the fuck is going on in my neighborhood? Oh, hey, the Sony action camera. It's kind of funny. I don't even think to use my Sony action camera much anymore. Fucking funny. I don't even know what model this is. You think it would say somewhere on it, wouldn't you? It's got the GPS. It's got the Wi-Fi. Oh, fucking, there it is. Fucking. That's an AS100V. I don't think. Well, I'm assuming if it did, it's a 3.5 megapixel. No, 13. Sorry, 13.5 megapixel. I'm assuming if it did 4K, it would say 4K somewhere on the damn thing. So no, I think it only did 1080 to be honest. But I've got like the other piece. I did a couple of videos where I had this thing like hooked up to my scooter on the back end of my scooter, and it looked okay. The only downfall that I ever had this camera, to be honest, is like at night, the lens flare I would get off this thing was kind of shitty. Yeah, I've had this for quite a while. It is amazing too. Like even I've got a couple old like a JVC and a Panasonic little camcorders. The fucking quality on these things, man. Like some of the old cameras, the lenses in them had some super high end quality. My neck's really kind of killing me. What's going on, T-Buck? So, I know I haven't been on the stream very long, but I'm not really feeling that fucking 100% to be honest. So, I think I'm going to hop off the stream. I just wanted to do like a quick little pop on here, say hello everyone. Yeah, this weekend's going to be a little bit different because my girlfriend is not coming over. She's not feeling well, so gotta try and do something productive here if I can. Maybe just chill out. What's this? I've been DJing for 11 years. Haven't had a phone until high school sophomore year. I tried Instagram, but it wants my number. I didn't want to put in my info in. But I want to do YouTube, but I don't want to copy other DJs. What are you asking? What exactly are you asking me? Number one, do not DJ on YouTube. Waste of time. Your shit's going to get copyright. You'll never make any money on it. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Simple. Don't DJ on YouTube. And you won't be like anyone else. That's about as unique as you can be. Is just not doing it. Yeah. You could do some vlogs, I guess, but trust me, 13 years of this shit, man. And I would say, and don't do reviews. Trust me, it's not fucking worth it. There's enough of us out here. There's enough of us out here doing that bullshit. If you're going to DJ, you DJ on Twitch. That's where you're going to, like, you know, make money. And doing YouTube reviews, like, it's a thankless fucking job, man. Like, you just, you don't want to do this shit. I don't know why you keep putting messages up and then you keep retracting them. Like, are you that fucking paranoid that you think the man is watching? You don't want some record of your shit being up there? Because don't be so conspiracy. I don't give a fuck who's got my number. You know, they want to watch me. My face is all over the internet, man. Don't, nobody gives a fuck. Don't think that anyone is that fucking important out there that some mysterious force. Also, no one know me. Look who's here. It's PJ. What's going on, buddy? So just talking about this guy DJ here, which, you know, he doesn't like to keep his information on, so he's hiding in plain sight. And I'm just saying, no one is that important that someone is watching looking for you. If you're going to be a DJ online, you can't be afraid to share your information. You kind of need to yeah, you need to be able to share your shit, man. Like, you can't be worried about sharing your information if you want to DJ online. How's anyone going to know you? You need to be known. You think you're going to be like Deadmau5? Even Deadmau5 couldn't hide his identity. Did we ever figure out who Marshmallow was? That's how much I give a fuck about that. Do you know do you know Lance George, DJLG from Chicago? I have a beef with him. Yeah, 3 steps to earning millions. I'll write a book on that. Step number 1, do not go on YouTube. Step number 2, don't buy any DJ equipment. Step number 3, go find yourself a rich wife. Simple. Bank fraud. That's fucking shitty. So we're just talking about not sharing your shit, and then PJ here is ad like bank fraud. Huh. Crazy. Well, PJ, my day was I was supposed to be like right about now getting ready to go see the Bridgerton candlelight concert, and bought the tickets like 2 months ago. Been waiting for this to go with my girlfriend, and she's sick. Last night she had the sniffles. Today she got the body pain, so she's like, pretty fucking sick today. So couldn't get a refund on the tickets. Couldn't change the date, and too hard to try and sell them. So luckily, my friend and his wife is really into Bridgerton as well. Her birthday's like 2 days before mine. So happy early birthday present, I guess, to them. And I transferred my tickets over, and they're going to go. And you don't plan on getting married until you achieve your DJ goals. Well, enjoy the single life, my friend. Because it could. Any woman out there, if you meet a man and he says he's a DJ and he has DJ equipment, just fucking walk away. Oh yeah, PJ, yeah, you're exactly. That this Bridgerton thing's traveling around all over. Like, it's so it'll come around, I'm sure. I was looking forward to it. I always like to get dressed up when I can, and I like Bridgerton. I fuck it. I'm not ashamed to say that I watch Bridgerton, and when I first heard the music, I'm like, what fucking song is that? That sounds so familiar. And that whole Bridgerton thing of taking pop music and turning it into string quartet shit, man, is like fucking genius. I love it. T-Buck, are you wielding the blue wrench? What did you do? What did you do? I'll do you one better. Let's just hide him right from the channel. Sorry, buddy. You know what? I don't mind people coming on here and asking questions and stuff, but I'm far too old to have my time wasted with the ramblings of a lunatic. Ask me a serious fucking question. And yeah, I don't blame you. You put him on a timeout, and I'm just, fuck him. Fuck him. Hide him from the channel. Nobody's got time for that shit. PJ, you wrote Bridgerton versions of music for my friend's wedding in piano string form. What can't you do, man? I swear to God. PJ is multi-talented. Yeah, nothing worse than these weirdo trolls just come out of the woodwork, and the guy wasn't even really trolling. I don't know what's up with this guy. You know, when your YouTube name is DJ, like PJ, I can't watch sports or play them. Me neither, man. I can't play sports, and I sure in the hell don't want to watch them. I think people watching sports, I think they're lunatics. I don't know. I don't get it. With this whole mentality of we won, it's like you weren't playing. There's no we. The guy that's playing for your team doesn't even live in your city, and he's probably not even born in your country. So what's this we thing you're talking about? I'm missing something. I just I don't get sports. As far as I'm concerned, sports came from, the gladiator days when, Caesar, like wasn't the whole idea the gladiator shit was to create something to distract the people from seeing what the government's doing? Yeah, it's funny, right? Like, yeah, someone will watch someone play video games, but you watch someone play sports. I don't want to watch sports. Here's all the things I don't want to do. It just sound weird. This is funny, but it's kind of weird. I don't want to watch something I'm not going to do. I mean, like, I'm not going to play basketball, so I don't want to watch it. Um, I don't watch porn. You know why I don't really watch porn? Because why do I want to watch two other people fucking? You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind doing the fucking, but I don't really want to watch other people. Seems strange, right? What's going on, Mark? Um, I don't go to RV shows because I'm never going to buy an RV. I don't go to car shows because I can't afford a car. Um, there's just some things that, I don't get it. It's strange. Mixed sex rugby on a mud field. That could be interesting. Mark wants to know my honest opinion on the Opus Quad. Well, we got PJ sitting right here, so I guess I have to be careful what I say. That's just a joke. PJ doesn't care. My honest opinion of the Opus Quad, I'm surprised because going into the Opus Quad, I was thinking that I didn't like the shape of it. It was kind of strange looking, looked like a fucking Atari. I had lots of thoughts. The more it sits here, the more I'm actually enjoying it. The shape of it doesn't bother me as much as I thought because when you're actually using it, you don't realize the space difference between the play buttons on either side. It's not, you get over that kind of quickly. The jog wheels feel pretty good. They're like CDJ 2000 Nexus jog wheels, which were fine. They don't feel like a 3000, but they feel like a 2000 Nexus 2, which was good. The multiple screens, because of my progressive glasses, are a little bit odd for me, but the touchscreen effects are really cool. The smooth fucking echo. Why doesn't the AZ have this? Like, why doesn't the A9 have it? It's such a useful feature. It's so fucking useful. So we got no slip mode, but we got slip reverse. And even PJ agrees, like, what the hell? The engineers need to add slip mode to the goddamn unit. That's it. But sadly, it probably never happened. I don't know why. Who knows? But you know what? I can sacrifice slip mode for what I can do with the 4 banks of effects. You can set 4 banks on the touch screen to jump between quickly, and you got your like high pass, low pass filter along with your effect. You can do some pretty cool shit, man. There's some cool shit you can do with that thing. So once again, Here's what I think. I think if you're an open format DJ and you're out there doing gigs, you know, you're doing weddings, you're doing corporate events, and that kind of shit, Opus Quad, yeah. Prime 4 Plus, yes. Opus Quad, do you know what I mean? Like, visually looking at them, the Opus Quad, if you were to sit them side by side, the Opus Quad looks like the money. It looks more expensive. It doesn't say Pioneer DJ on it. It doesn't say Alpha Theta on it. It doesn't say anything. It says Opus Quad. So I kind of like that. You do have the branding of the record box and Serato, very small on the one side, very small. But yeah, like I think, and I ran it with Virtual DJ. Works really good at Virtual DJ. I haven't tried Record Box or Serato yet, but Virtual DJ, it worked exactly like you expected to. The only thing I was surprised about is the hot cues. I couldn't change my hot cues to do anything but hot cues on Virtual DJ. And you know, it's funny that PJ says about the wow factor. When I was at the store and I cracked open, and I was doing a video and I cracked open the AZ, it didn't really wow me. I was not like, I was pretty underwhelmed. It was kind of what I was expecting. There was nothing jumping out at me. Funny enough, when I got the Euphonia, I wasn't super well with the Euphonia. When I got the V10 was fucking impressive. It was like, wow, this is a machine. And when I pulled the Opus Quad out of the box, even though I've seen pictures of it in person, I was like, you know what? This is pretty nice looking. It's different. You know, there's a couple of things I might have like slightly changed on it. And there's still things that 12-inch Skins is talking about doing. Like, one of the things I would have changed, that rose gold that's on the knobs, that whole little plastic wood side thing, I would have made that like the same, like a thin metal rose gold. I don't know if maybe Jared at 12-inch Skins can make something that has that shininess of the rose gold to cover that. I think that might be nice. Or just make it black. I would be cool to just make that solid black as well too. But little things. Other than that, and I think the faders too. I don't know if it's just the one that I've got sitting here. The faders, they feel a little scrapey, to be honest. It's my only beef. We don't have a user replaceable crossfader. Probably don't need it. I don't know. But yeah, I think it's nice. I like it. Yeah, Uncle Chopper knows. Yeah, the giant distraction for the peasants. That's what sports is. It's weird. You can ask, you know, it's really sad. I don't want to say anything about, you know, the Americans, but it does feel like, and I guess this goes for Toronto as well too, here in Canada. You can walk up to the average person and ask them like some real technical shit about sports, and they'll know like some stats, and they know all the names of the players. They know a bunch of shit. And if you were to ask about politics, they don't fucking anything. Ask them how the banks work. You know, how does investments work? They don't know. They don't know shit. But yet somehow they got a lot of their brain is focused on, you know, who scored this many points in the game last night. Like, I don't fucking know, and I don't care. It doesn't affect my life at all. Yeah, I just think sports, there's way too much money spent. It's ridiculous. These players, they're getting paid astronomical fucking paychecks to do what kids do. Like, kids play baseball and play football and shit. Nerd Report, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, we're on I should have just named this the Friday Night Rant. We hate sports, because the fucking money. Like, I don't know how these guys can live themselves. How do you make your fans, like here at the Rogers Center in Toronto, home of the fucking Blue Jays? They fucking suck, by the way. They don't win fuck all. Never fucking win. And a pizza slice in Canada. So let me just put in perspective. You go into a regular pizza place, it's still expensive. Say you pay, say $6-7 for a pizza slice, right? Which is crazy, right? It's not that fucking big. Go into Rogers Center to the exact same pizza place, and you will pay like fucking $20 for that same pizza slice. And you bought your ticket and everything else. Makes no fucking sense. And yeah, I'll watch exactly. I watched the Tyson fight, even though that was a fucking rigged event. I just want to see how rigged it was. I'd watch some MMA. Just like I watched I just watched the final season of Cobra Kai. So action shit, watching people smack each other around. Okay, I can work with that. But fuck. The squeaking of basketball, the squeaky fucking shoes, I can't do that. Drives me mental. Baseball, it's a bit fucking slow. Hockey, it's a bit too fast moving for me. Soccer, doesn't excite me. It's just tennis. None of it. None of it. I can't get behind it. Oh, can I show you guys something? See if I can get this fucking thing out. This for Uncle Trapper more than anyone, I guess. That right there. Can you make that out? Fucking hard to look at. Jesus Christ, why can't I focus this thing? Can you see what this is? It's a 90-degree USB-C adapter. And so on the back of the, when you're hooking a webcam to the Pocket 3, this can just plug right in the back, nice and easy. It's not focusing, but you get the idea. Oh yeah, these basketball players, they think they're fucking rock stars, man. Fucking ego city, right? Like seriously, you're fucking 7 foot tall and you can jump up and jam a ball into a fucking net. Congratulations. You know, like if I was 7 foot fucking tall, I'm pretty sure I could do that too. I don't think that would be that hard. I didn't even know there was a Cobra Kai movie coming out. You know more than me. Jackie Chan. Who's he playing? Now, spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen Cobra Kai the last season. There's a scene, and it was kind of a little bit creepy to be honest. So it was a little bit strange that they did like a CGI of fucking the old man, Mr. Miyagi. But yeah, like he's having this dream sequence thing where he sees Mr. Miyagi and he's looking down talking to him, and you're like, okay, that's some CGI. It was good CGI, but it was still like that uncanny fucking in that uncanny valley, whatever they call that shit, where you could just tell. Oh, it's just the next Karate Kid movie. I remember they were saying something about they were doing a casting or something, looking for kids for that shit. Cobra Kai is like a guilty pleasure because that Ralph fucking dude, I fucking really don't like him. I hate the look on his face. There's so much about that show that I fucking don't like. But the same token, there's parts that I do like. So, I don't know. Yeah, it was good until he talked. And then when he talked, it was just strange. It's weird, man. What else is something else I watched lately that I really liked? Oh, what I started to watch. Yeah, it's goofy fun. I on my IPTV through like the cinema fucking app or some shit. They have a ripped copy of Wicket. So I watched like the first 5 minutes or so maybe just to see if the copy's good enough, and it was like it's good enough, I guess, to watch. Yeah, I'm team Johnny Lawrence too. Johnny Lawrence is cool. Um, and that new Wicket movie is very interesting. It looks like it's going to be strange because the witch, and I don't even know who plays the witch, but when I saw the baby, I'm like, is that a black baby painted green? Is that like a black kid painted green? Because I only saw up to the part where she's like, she's still young. I didn't get too far in, but I'm just like, and maybe I'm stupid, and I think I am stupid. I don't really see, I don't know why I thought Ariana Grande was like darker for some reason. Because when I watched the movie, a bit of it, I'm like, fuck, she's awfully white. And maybe she is awfully white. Maybe I just somehow assumed she's a darker skinned girl. I'm just dumb like that. I don't really listen to her music. I don't watch music videos, so what the fuck do I know? But she just looked very fucking white. Like, is she really that white? Or was it the movie making her look more white? Because, fuck, they made a black girl look green. So, I don't know. Strange, man. No, it's weird with The Wizard of Oz. I just watched a video where they talked about who the real villain was. And the real villain of fucking it, yeah, she was darker, right? Did she get lighter? Is she doing the Michael Jackson thing? I don't know. Um, but Wizard of Oz, the fucking good witch was the fucking villain. Do you know what I mean? She knew from the beginning that Dorothy could just click her fucking heels and get the fuck out of there. But no, she dragged her on this mission. The first witch gets killed. Then they killed the green bitch, right? And then they fucking discover the fucking wizard that, he's just a fucking asshole, just a nobody. And that guy fucks off. And who's left? Who's left but the good witch? She's the one. She's still a fucking witch. Just remember that, right? She's left to run the whole fucking joint. Eliminated all the competition. Made Dorothy do all the dirty work. So yeah, Wizard of Oz. All these years, I didn't know that the Good Witch was the fucking the villain. And the green chick, she was just a fucking bitch because look at the way she was treated when she was a kid. I'm like, you're not born an asshole. It you get into the algorithm if you stop saying bad words. Shit, man. You should have told me that 13 years ago. That advice might have actually helped. You die the hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. It's true. I'm going to get into the algorithm if I stop saying bad words. I'm not trying to get into the algorithm. You do see, by the way, that my channel's got like, what is it? Like, it's over 7 million views. I'm doing like 150,000 views a month now. Getting about like 5 to 8,000 views a day type deal. Not bragging or anything, not trying to be up there, just saying, I'm not going to curb my personality for some views. I like to swear, it's how I express myself. I happen to live in a country where I can do and say what I want. Lucky for me. And of course, if anyone's offended by my swearing, I do try and curb it. And don't get me wrong, you're all right. I do swear too much. I should try to clean my mouth up. New Year's resolution, maybe I'll try and swear a little bit less on the channel. Maybe. It's possible. You know what? If I was having a better life, maybe I wouldn't swear so much. Maybe if it wasn't like dark out right now and cold, I wouldn't be swearing here in Canada. Maybe if we stopped switching the time zones around, like I didn't need to jump back an hour. Leave the clocks alone. We don't need this daylight fucking savings time shit. Just don't need it. And Ontario was actually going to stop doing this shit. They just were waiting for New York and Quebec to join in on it. And for some reason, they don't want to get on board. I don't get it. I would have told them to go fuck themselves. Who cares? If you don't want to jump time with us, that's fine. We have way more accidents here in Canada with the daylight savings time change because it gets dark so early. So people are driving home in the dark during rush hour traffic. And of course, if you're Canadian, you're a true Canadian, you will wear nothing but black. Your coat will be black, your pants will be black, your gloves, your shoes, everything you wear is going to be black. And if you're a black guy, you especially wear black. So literally, you have at nighttime and you're driving, all you see is a bunch of shadows. Everyone's a fucking shadow person. It's weird. No joke. You walk down the road. Okay, PJ. Black Friday shop. Ugh, to get over our Bank Friday issues. Yeah, man. Do a little shopping therapy. I'll catch you later. In fact, I think it's probably a good time. I only got 8 people here. I'm going to jump too. I think I'm going to go do a little shopping as well too. I'm going to go down to the Eaton Center, Cadillac Fairview Mall. It's CF Eaton Center. That's what it's called. And I'm going to take the Pocket 3 with me, and I'm going to do a little fucking video. Go check out the big goddamn Christmas tree and see all the mental people. And hopefully not catch anything. That's the secret. Time to mask up, man. Gotta fucking mask up around this motherfucker. Friends, PJ, Uncle Trapper, Nerd Report, whoever else was kicking around here. I'll see you all later. I'm going to go do some shopping. No, but you know what happened, eh?
No.
There was the fucking guys. There was a firmware update that fixed them. So like what they initially thought was a hardware issue, and that you had to wait for like a new batch of these things, they figured out something, and firmware update is what ended up fixing all the issues with these things.
Yeah, but you know how the machine now?
Well, exactly, right? Yeah. I just mean like that. Just kind of means that their shit shouldn't be as long as I initially would have thought. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that just happened. I think like a couple days ago or some shit. Well, they announced it. I already knew last week that the guy told me that it was this update thing, right?
Yeah.
So, did you get your Flex 2s yet?
I paid for them. They're supposed to come. I don't know. I don't know what happened. But I'm busy with record story, right? So.
Oh, when was that?
It's today.
Oh shit! Oh fuck, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Were you busy this morning?
No, just early in the morning.
Yeah.
Everybody's working, so now it's been steady lately. Last hour or so, 2 hours.
Right.
People just finishing work.
Yeah.
But let me call you back. I'll go and check my emails after.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just dealing with
Yeah.
this guy.
Yeah, whatever.
All right.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
file. Except for that, my file. Let's just choose a few things. Like, fuck it. That's it. I'm gonna put it there to be discussed during the conversation. Yeah. So if we're gonna get any major money anyway. I started feeling sick yesterday. I haven't seen you for a week, so
Yeah, it's that point of when people are contagious before they even feel it.
yeah, I was in the office for about maybe 3.5 hours yesterday. I started feeling unwell. So,
Oh, you were already feeling unwell yesterday. The office.
like, yesterday, I'm sitting at the office and like I'm sneezing. Last night I said I was feeling very like cold and stuff.
Yeah.
And then it just increased in the evening. So
I got one little old mask here. It's like, do I want to wear a fucking mask on the subway?
oh, you're the one that says we should.
It's so hard to breathe it.
It's,
You look like such a weirdo.
yeah.
Maybe I should just keep my bum home.
Once you're, if you go, just be sure that
Well,
you see the test and all that.
But there's a problem too. Is if I go to these things, I go by myself, and already, I know it's fucking the eating side can set me off. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
and then by myself, I fucking feel sick or something. Just keep my bum home, play video games like a good boy.
You can do that too. Yes.
Then go outside, I walk around by myself. Then girls think I'm single. Then I gotta be like, no, sorry, I got a girlfriend, and get them all depressed. I don't know if I want to. It's like if you're not good enough to go out, then why should I go out? It's not
I
fair.
didn't realize I wasn't feeling well. So she opened my door. Oh, sweetheart, you can come in. I said Zia's not feeling well. She was fat.
tell the kid, say you got COVID, man. Just tell the kid you got COVID. Hey. And you got fucking super cooties.
Super nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I checked, my neighbor just to say, hey, have you finalized arrangements? She was not really. I'm still working on it.
And look at lucky you. You got COVID. You can't even go anyways now.
Well, if it's anything like, if it's in a week's time, then yeah. But if it's like
What are they
this
going?
weekend,
What do they do? Keep the guy in the freezer?
well, Muriel's sister-in-law. Remember, Muriel's brother came with his suitcase to the wedding. His wife was there. Except her father passed away.
And just
It was
remember,
almost.
she doesn't know you got COVID at the moment, right?
I just said the flu. Right, like she was all feel better.
Oh, did you call her?
I messaged her and said, oh, I wanted to come by, but unfortunately I've still got flu symptoms and
You just keep that goddamn COVID test around so you can show people like, It's in a week or two. Oh.
yeah. So yeah, no, because Lily's father, my sister said that it was almost 2 weeks later that they had the funeral. Because the church and the funeral home were in July due to vacancy, right? Yeah.
That PJ guy was just telling me that that's the lightsaber guy. You know that? And his wife, she opened up her bank account this morning. There was $20,000 transferred out of her account, like a bank fraud. And I would say, like, that's what I respond, like, wow. And I'm thinking, wow, your wife's got $20,000 even ain't out of the bank.
I was thinking more of the bank fraud, and hopefully they can prove that.
Oh no, like they know, like they said, like hey, like we take care of it. They know. It's just that you got to cancel the cards and shit and go through the passwords.
Yeah, that's the only bullshit about that stuff. Like once you start canceling stuff, So yeah.
It's just that it's extra bullshit, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
It's so many sirens going, and the fucking train honking away. Just been bananas.
Okay. I haven't heard any sirens.
Mm-hmm. It's just horns and sirens. It's like, alright. Like you don't got an AC or fan running here. Every little thing.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
It's fever. Show me all the candlelight things. Thanks. Thanks for
I
showing
know,
me.
right?
Motherfuckers.
Yeah. There's a handful of things I look forward to.
I know. But I said, I'm like, like we do like nothing. We don't do really anything fucking special. The one fucking thing we got to do.
And pay for it. It's like God doesn't love me.
Mm-hmm. God loves you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Hey, you know what? When you see weird shit like this, you know, you gotta think sometimes like, hey, maybe we would have been on our way to the fucking thing and got to a big fucking car accident or some shit.
See that?
It's true though. You know what? Sometimes, you know, when like weird shit happens at some strange odd times, you know, and people always assume like, oh, the bad things. Like, you know what? Maybe, you know, maybe it was meant to be.
Yeah.
Maybe it was meant to be
Maybe.
like this. Maybe something fucking quick would have happened, and it's the universe's way of like, giving you the nudge. Because think about this, right? You know, what are the odds that the fucking delivery guy was going to leave that mattress there and fucking walk away? You know, and all that screw up. And then Jeanette buys the fucking mattress, so I'm ahead, and then it evens out. And Lily's birthday's coming up, and they're like, yeah, we'll go. So, good.
Okay. Yeah. I'm glad that they're able to enjoy it. Yeah.
Hopefully they fucking go. It sounds like they were gonna go.
You say where they put that.
Well, you know, I could just picture, you know, them not being that prepared because like, it was like 2:30. He was making salmon, so they was like doing dinner. She was gonna be home by 4, but you know her wanting to get ready and shit to go to something. And I told him like he knew where it was. They're going to take an Uber there. And I said like, you know, we were going to try. I said, you know, the things like 6:30. I said, but honestly, we were going to attempt to try to be there by 5 because of the way the seating is. I said, there's like little things to look around there and shit. So I said, and then like with the traffic and everything else. So that's what I mean. Like, if she wasn't getting home till 4, I don't feel like they're going to get there like quickly. And he hasn't messaged me to say they're down there or anything yet. So.
So,
And he hasn't sent the message ready to say that, oh, we're here, or. And I don't know if he even will, right?
yeah. Well, if they post a picture of where they are, then you know they went. Right?
Yeah.
So,
I would assume that. Yeah.
maybe I'll watch a couple of episodes just to hear the music. Oh, did you see that they're filming Handmaid's Tale?
Yes, I did. Oh, you know what's on the cinema
King
HD?
King and Church.
Yeah, they were down. Yeah, exactly. They were on cinema HD. The Wicked movies on there. Well, because cinema, it's like, you know,
Yeah.
hand cam.
Uh-huh.
I watched like about 5 minutes of it just to see how it's like looking.
Uh-huh. Not that good.
The you know what? Actually, it looks like it's quite the musical, right? But I just saw like because it's like obviously the same as the play. It's all about her being a kid, right?
Yeah.
Like they go back and she's, you know, but you see the little green baby and it's a black girl playing the witch. So it's a black girl painted green, right?
Okay. And she's extra dark.
Yeah, she's very green. And then that Ariana Grande, I always thought she was a little bit darker. I thought she was like half mixed or something.
Mm-hmm.
But in the movie, she's like very pale.
Oh, okay. I always thought she was, yeah, a mixed breed.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, she's pretty pale though.
oh. Yeah. I just can't escape this chill. My God.
You got a fever.
I don't. I checked it. So, yeah.
When you got chills, that's your body fighting infection.
I don't know.
I do.
Okay, Dr. Steve.
You know a lot of shit.
Dr. Steve. Yeah. I was gonna say, are you going to your mom's? Stopping in for dinner, but today's Friday, so that would be a no.
Yeah, it was like she was going to pick him up, and then they were just going to like do dinner, stay home.
Okay. I'm sure I'll have no shortage of what to watch.
Ariana Grande identifies as an Italian American with Sicilian and Abruzzese roots. She's Italian.
I don't know if it was actually true.
But say they criticize for pretending to be black and removing all the signs of her Caucasian heritage.
Yeah.
Well, she's Italian.
I read that somewhere else, but didn't know if it was true.
That she got everyone convinced she's like but like I thought she was at least like some kind of Mexican.
No, I thought she was Caribbean or something. Or half at least.
Or Latina or something, but she's not.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner.
What do you have in the fridge?
Well, at lunchtime I made some pasta. So there's really
You don't have any leftovers?
no.
Chicken.
I got nothing. Oh, do I have chicken skewers? I got chest pains going on right now too. Oh no, I burnt all those skewers. Remember when we ate all the little burnt guys?
Oh.
Huh.
Okay.
Like right now I'm having a lot of pain in my chest.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, it's not good.